It's woman's world. It's woman's world. I'm a strong woman. I tell my stories in my own way. No challenges can keep me down. Whatever I go through makes me stronger, wiser. I can't give up now, no way. It's woman's world, it's woman's world. It's woman's world, it's woman's world.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Women's World. My name is Olaomi Oni Braimo. Last week, we interviewed the provost of Adeniro Ogunsoya College of Education. And by popular demand, we're bringing back that interview because those who are going to apply for scholarship are going to need to answer questions from our story. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
It's woman's world, it's woman's world.
Welcome, you're still on Women's World, and today on the program, I have a very big fish in the house, a mentor, a big sister, and a professor. Please welcome with me Professor Bidemi Lafiaji Okuneye, the provost of Adeniro Ogunsoya College of Education. Thanks for having us today, ma.
Thank you very much. I also want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to host you. I've had cause to watch you on YouTube.
Wow.
I've also had cause to watch some of the films that you acted in.
Wow.
And I think you are doing a very wonderful job.
Thank you, ma.
Great job you are doing. And I hope that it will be you sustain the tempo.
Thank you very much, ma. On this segment of the program, we call it Interview of the Day. We bring women to share their experiences, their life experiences with us in order to inspire girls and women. I know you have several experiences.
Yeah.
Where do we start from?
Okay, I don't know where to start from. Maybe I should start from my very humble beginning.
Yeah.
If I want to share my story, I would say that it's a story of grass to grace. I started as a young girl in a neighborhood somewhere in Isolo, and I had cause to even hawk in that neighborhood.
Yeah, you
Yes,
actually hawked?
Yeah, I hawked bread.
Wow,
Of
wow.
course, in the neighborhood, there is this, as we're growing up, you have nicknames. And of course, I had nickname of Uni Bread. Uni Bread. And so when we get to school, my primary school is not far. It's a trackable distance to my house. And of course, I have my classmates who are also living in the same neighborhood with me. And it can make someone shameful. You can be ashamed.
So were you ashamed?
Of course.
Oh.
Of course. It's not this era of camera. Of course, you have videoed me. But you can't even lie about it.
Yeah.
Some person will even call you to let you know I saw you. So when we get to school, only bread, and then we used to have this way by which we sell fine bread, fine butter bread,
Wow.
Yeah. I did all that in the
Awesome.
neighborhood. But going to secondary school, I had the opportunity of joining a handball team in my school. I went to Metropolitan College Solo.
Okay.
And the Lagos State government had this program of catching them young in the schools. And the coach that was sent to my school then, he came to my school and he discovered some of us as having talent for sports. I was selected, and it was that year that I represented Nigeria in handball competition in Europe.
Wow.
Sweden, Denmark, Italy.
Wow.
We were just traveling around the globe.
Wow. Omoni bread you.
Nearly 12.
Omoni bread you.
Yeah. Nearly 12 years old.
Wow.
And that gave me the opportunity to stop hawking. Though I have younger siblings who still hawked while they were in secondary school. So I started going from one competition to the other, from one competition to the other until I finished secondary school. But I remember a particular story. When I was in class 5, I hardly attend classes because of sporting activities.
Activities.
If we're in school this week, the following week will not be in school.
Okay.
And I was the only one in my school who is representing Nigeria.
Wow.
I was the only one. And so I was missing classes. There was this English teacher who told me, because I came to class on a Monday morning, I've been absent previous week, and he asked us to submit our assignments. And I was taken aback. Which assignment? And he said, Biliki, where is your assignment? I said, no, I'm not aware that you gave assignment. And he told me pointedly, you are not going to pass it. You are going to fail English language.
Wow.
Yeah. So when he told me that, it was a negative motivation for me. I said within myself that I'm going to pass English. I run errands for my elder sister. I live with my elder sister. I run errands. Anytime I run errands, they dash me the change. There is this bookshop in Dadeko, when you descend the bridge of Isolo. They are regular customer. I buy books there. So all those change that they give me,
I use it to buy
textbooks on English.
Wow.
SMO Aka, there is no page of SMO Aka that I didn't cram. Because I was determined
just because of that.
But because of that statement.
Wow.
So eventually he left the school before our result was released for school starts. And I had A3.
Wow. Wow. That's something.
And so I was very happy that, Mr. Wachuku thought I wouldn't be able to pass. And now I've passed. But I tell you, I didn't even know what course I wanted to study. I thought of being a broadcaster.
Oh, really?
I want to be in the television.
Oh,
so I started
really?
looking for admission. Along that line, I bought the form for this school in Moshood Abiola Polytechnic.
Okay.
It was Ogun State Polytechnic then. I also bought the form for Lagos State Polytechnic. And I was not selected.
Wow.
And I wrote JAMB that year. I remember that I wrote JAMB once in my lifetime.
Wow.
I didn't write JAMB twice. And I didn't make it. So I was still going to Oro Park. I was a Oro Park girl. I was still going to Oro Park to practice sport.
Oro Park somewhere around there.
Alagomeji.
Yes.
In front of casino. That's my home. Whether there is training, whether there is no training, whether I have something to do, I don't have any. I have made that place a home. I leave home in the morning. I will walk from Isolo
to Oro Park.
And I'll walk back.
That's quite a distance.
But the joy is that I am in Oro Park. So we were like that, we're doing that until a coach just came in one day and the coach told us that, there is this form in last row. And I said, if it's that, then let's go. They said PHE. Of course, PHE, I was into sport, but I never did PHE as a subject in the school.
Okay.
No. They collected form for us and then we started.
Wow.
We started from the diploma class. It wasn't easy. I wasn't a science student. PHE is basically science.
Wow.
Science. And I did arts.
Wow.
I was striving that I must just, because my philosophy, personal philosophy is anything worth doing at all.
Is worth doing. I was going to ask you that. Because it's like you have this, you always have this determination.
That's it. Anything I get into,
you must do it well.
That's just
wow.
it. So I came into LASU. I didn't even know where Okoko Maiko. It was my first time. Where is Okoko Maiko? And they told us there that if you do it well, you are going to transmute into 200 level direct entry. What that means, I couldn't comprehend. But I just felt that
I'm in it. We should just do it well. Yeah.
And so we had after 2 years of diploma, we had the opportunity of being picked to the degree class. We were only about 5 that were picked.
Wow.
But I think I was the second. We started again. Degree class. In fact, my matriculation, convocation, I didn't do.
Wow.
Because there was no money to buy gown, to rent gown. Where is the money?
Wow.
That if I have to get home, I will just be, when you scamper for things, you just be looking around. Which one is left? Groundnut oil, you take small. Palm oil, you take small. Maggi, you take 2 cubes. You take 3 cubes. Like that.
Wow.
Rice, of course, rice is a luxury. You see rice at home, it's a big luxury. And so you want to take, and of course you wouldn't want to deprive them at home.
Others, yes.
So you just take a little of this, and that was how schooling was tough.
Yeah.
Indeed, it was during I think I was in year 2 or year 3, that I knew the pain of hunger. I was in my room that day and I was feeling really hungry.
Yeah.
And I went out to ask people, what do you have? What do you have? People were, I don't have anything, I don't have anything. My grandmother gave me that effing safe. Kolo.
Yeah.
And I was just putting little money there. Anything I have as SS, I'll just put it there. I went back to my room and I just sighted that polo and I said, oh, you are here. In annoyance, I just broke it.
Wow.
Whatever I gathered from it, I just went out to buy Pepsi and bread. And I ate that day. So if you say pangs of hunger, me, I felt it too. And I said that day that no one will ever feel hungry.
Near me.
No, no. It's not a good experience. It's not. Especially when you don't have hope that is coming from anywhere. So schooling was tough. There were a lot of stories around
University
that.
Life was tough. So let me fast track this story.
Yeah, okay.
Please stay with us. We'll be right back after this time out.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world.
You're still on Women's World and we're still on the interview of the day. I'm really enjoying myself here. You know, it takes a lot of determination, a lot of focus to get to wherever you are. Our guest for today, Professor Bidemi Lafiaji-Okuneye, the Provost of Adenino Ogunsoya College of Education, has been telling us so many stories that has inspired me personally, and I just want to fast track this story. I know you can't wait to hear what she's doing right now. So Ma, from that stage, university, you went for masters.
Yeah, university, I had the opportunity of graduating as the best student of my class.
Wow.
So I was retained.
Okay,
As
a graduate assistant. Okay.
I started from the lowest rung of the ladder.
Wow.
So I had the opportunity of being employed.
Wow.
I was employed by the department and I started the career.
So it's not really luck per se, it's hard work.
Okay.
It's hard work. Because if you didn't put you were determined to do it. So now,
but like I told you earlier, I didn't have an ambition.
You were just doing it.
I was just doing it.
And you were enjoying it.
Of course. Of course, I was enjoying it.
So you got appointed as a graduate assistant. You did your masters.
Yes.
You did your PhD.
Did my masters, Unilag. I did my PhD. While I was running my PhD, of course, I was married.
Okay.
And I was how will I say it? There was.
And that would delay you.
Not quite, because I was also determined.
Oh wow!
I finished my masters 99 and I got admission for PhD year 2000.
You know, most women combining education with that's where I'm going to. How did you manage it?
It was also determination. I was determined that this I'm going to get.
Okay. I
started my masters 1998 and that was the year I had my first child.
Wow.
So I was taken out to school. After the masters, I got admitted for PhD in year 2000.
Okay.
I had my second born in 99. And while I was running the PhD, I had my third born in 2002.
Wow.
And I finished PhD in 2005.
Wow.
There was just this something that kept pushing me.
Okay.
That you must go on. I was not relenting. I got the PhD in 2005. And afterwards, it was academic.
All the way you were busy.
All through. Publishing. You know, they say if you do not publish, you
perish. Yes.
Publishing, just going for conferences. There were conferences that you even go to. They would have finished conference because we have to go by road.
So it wasn't as easy as people think.
No, not at all.
Because you know, once seeing you as a professor, beautiful woman, she must have had it very smooth.
No, not at all.
Wow.
Though it could be that I had a man, a boyfriend, who was promoting me. Because that's what they always say of a
woman. Any successful woman.
She must have somebody by the side.
And that's not true.
That's not true. Not very true. All of the time, not true.
Yes.
Because they feel that a woman cannot be as successful as that. No, that's the society.
Thank you very much for saying that. Because we need people to hear these narratives from women themselves.
You don't have to somebody is begging you. If you do that, you do that for fun.
Yes.
You don't do that because of what you want to gain. No. I cannot count 1, 2, 3 women who men actually made them rise to. No.
And they can, even if they had made them to rise, can they sustain it?
Of course, they won't be able to sustain.
That's what I'm saying. Because for you for your track record and for where you are now, if it were to be a man, you can't be an administrator and be successful.
For sure.
So that's the point that we need to make people
And
understand.
women should actually, because if you take statistics, population of women against men, we are more than them. But unfortunately,
We are not using
we are
that.
the one that drags ourselves. We draw ourselves down. We gossip about ourselves. I gossip. Yeah. There's no person who does not gossip. Indeed, men gossip more than women. They do.
Wow.
Men gossip more than women. But our own, we are very
Destructive.
emotional about
Yes,
it.
yes.
Men will talk about themselves.
And
they'll
forget
sit
it.
together.
Yes.
Even when they know that we are dating the same girl, they still get along. But for us women, if we see our own the
Maybe
same gender, a
girlfriend
friend,
or a
the girlfriend of our husband, we go fighting. I will never fight a woman because of a man. I've never done it and I won't do it.
That's good. So let me ask you, as the provost of a college of education, I know that it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I don't think it will be much of work for you, taking cognizance of how you were able to cope when you were able to balance your you were able to balance it when you are in the university, masters, with marriage and all of that. But tell us sincerely, how have you been able to cope, and what are you doing differently in this school that you need to put on record?
Okay. Not much has been done. The only thing that I have done, and I wish to sustain very well, is openness.
Okay.
Transparency, nothing to hide. If any union come now and say you have done this, you have done that, I sit them down.
Yeah.
I tell them everything that
They need to know.
No, I don't do a tete-a-tete. I don't have a caucus. I don't have a caucus. Everyone, if you come here, I discuss with you like a sister, like a brother.
Yeah.
That's openness has really helped me. Then as a woman, because my predecessor was a woman,
Oh, really?
who was not very active by her nature.
Okay.
So they saw me as a kilo shield in Beju. Yeah? But I have to move. If I don't move, you won't see developmental changes around. I have to move.
Yeah.
I don't have to sit back and then wait that manna will fall from heaven. I have to go get the manna.
You know, I remember that even when you were in LASU, you were the Dean of Student Affairs.
Yes.
Did that have anything to do with what you're doing now? Did it help in any way?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Okay.
There's no experience that is lost on one. No,
Wow.
Everything helps. Indeed, that experience has actually helped me in my relationship with the student here.
Okay.
If you err, I will talk to you in a manner that I will reprimand you. But afterwards, I'll just call you, Omonlanye, why do you have to do that? I will sit down and talk about it. And that child will not return back to
Go
that.
back to that really.
So it has been helping me. Of course, the experience helped me a lot.
Okay.
Now, for things I'm doing differently, yes, I met a system that I wouldn't say it's not a very good system. It is. It is. But I still have to improve on what I met.
Okay.
Part of improvement is infrastructure.
Okay.
You know, very soon we are transmitting to a university.
Wow.
Before now, there is only one tarred road in this college.
Wow.
From this end to that end, that's all. But going around the college now, you see that most of our roads are tarred now.
Wow. Good.
Then for infrastructure, yeah, we had donation of building. National Productivity Center, Abuja, donated a library building to us. It's completed now. It's yet to be used. We also have a tech fund project going on now. Because I'm in sports, when Petron approached me, I said, I want a sports complex.
Center.
And that they are doing for us.
Wow. And it has never been in the school.
There was, but it was not an improved sporting
center that you would
yeah.
want for the
Yes,
modern
for a
time.
modern
Okay.
school. So they are working on it now.
Wow.
And maybe the ultimate is that in terms of welfare, I believe in welfare that goes round everyone.
Everybody.
You need a chair, we'll get you a chair. You need a table, we'll get you a table. You need a curtain, and that's what I've been doing. We make sure we touch everyone. Ultimately, they get salaries, not a fixed date. Sometime it will get to 7th of another month, 6th of another month. But to the glory of God, since January last year till date, it's been 24th.
Wow.
It's been 24th. Indeed, this last one was 23rd.
Wow.
The reason being that 24th was a weekend. There was no movement. And I thought that I just called my management member that let us pay it on a Friday so that anyone who has to go withdraw money will be able to do that on Friday, get something, and stay at home on Saturday.
That's what mothers do. Thank you very much for.
I may not be able to recall all, but I know that again, seminars, workshop, trainings,
promotions.
We'll be having comprehensive trainings
every
for
now
all
and
sectors. Promotion, promotion. We have been doing well.
Wow, thank you so much.
Score myself.
Well, we'll score you at the end of the day. Maybe we'll come back and ask around. What do you think about what Provost is doing? I think you need that feedback to keep you
on my toes.
Yes, on your toes.
Yeah.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world.
Thank you for staying tuned. You're still on Women's World, and we've had a very interesting interview session with the provost of Adeniro Ogunsanya College of Education. She has told us about 4 major things that has kept her going. That is focus, determination, resilience, and hard work. So hard work pays, and that's what has been keeping her going. Ma, on this program, we usually have empowerment for women and girls. We've heard that you did one scholarship program for students in the college. Okay, so how many students?
About 10 students.
On your own?
On my own personal scholarship scheme.
Wow.
I do not have a name for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I do not have a name for it. I just asked them to look for indigent students. And I started paying their school fees year 1.
Wow.
Through year 3.
Wow.
I'll see them through school.
Wow, that's a good one.
Indeed, that thank you card is from the Christian Association, Student Christian Association.
Wow.
So they were also part of the. Wow. They were beneficiaries.
Yes, that's part of what we are doing, and we also want you to sponsor at least some women for our own Agric and Food Distribution Network. How many people can you sponsor?
We can do 5.
Wow.
We can do 5 for that.
Thank you so much.
And in addition, I may want to pick 3 students.
Okay.
Female, of course, who will be given scholarship.
Wow.
Through school.
Wow.
Starting from year 1. I usually want to go for year 1.
Wow. That's
so
great.
that when you start from year 1, you see them through school. That's the essence of scholarship.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world.
Welcome back. Now, for those who are going to apply for this scholarship scheme, you need to send us your name, your phone number, your course of study to our number that you see on the screen. And we're going to send names of only shortlisted candidates to the people who are going to carry out the screening at our office at Ikeja. So if you do not have the address, don't bother to call us, because we're going to send messages to only shortlisted students. And you must have your reason for wanting this scholarship, and you must be 100 level students in either AQUED or LASU. I repeat, you must be 100 level students in Adeniro Ogunsanya College of Education or Lagos State University to be able to qualify to apply for this scholarship. We'll be right back after this timeout.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world.
Yeah, you're still on Women's World, and we're on the Shopping Right segment. Today, I'm bringing to you a lady, a beautiful lady who imports goods to Nigeria. She'll tell us everything that she has in stock for you. Stay with us.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Beauty Ekome. I am the CEO of Heavenly Superstore Limited. We are here in Ogudu, number 1 Ekpetedo Street, Ogudu Rioke, Ojota, I deal with Wensing oil, rice, par excellence, Italian rice, all kind of rice, basmati rice, oatmeal. We deal with clothes, towels, shoes, bags. We deal with comforters, bed in a bag, pillows. We deal also with bed sheet, good qualities from USA. We do with cleaning stuff and all the rest. We have some supplement from US. This one is Turn Up. This Turn Up, we call it Market America, and it's so powerful. It's a daily essential supplement. So these are all the things we are selling. We bring from America. These are the tea that makes you can lose your weight. If you have a stomach thing, a big stomach, this one can also help you to lose it. Olive oil stands like if the doctor declare you to have cholesterol. So that cholesterol, this olive oil you can switch to olive oil instead of you eating palm oil. This is breast chicken. It's very good, very essential. That if you don't want anything, you can just open it up. You don't need to go eat red meat. You can just open it up. It's like a sardine. Mix it up with mayonnaise. We have mayonnaise. You can mix it up with mayonnaise, and you can add some pepper to it, green pepper, and all the rest. Use it for your sandwich like bread. So please, this is ginger tea. It helps this like this coronavirus. Not only coronavirus, it do help us a lot. It has ginger, it has garlic, it has honey inside. It's so powerful. When you drink it, instead of you to, even if it comes, it clears it from your lungs. If you want to contact me here in Nigeria, my number is 09032589997 or 07063148625.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world.
Yes, and that's it on Shopping Right segment. We hope that you can also join us on this program so that we can advertise your goods and services to the world. If you want to show your goods and services, just call on us on any of our numbers and we'll be glad to show what you are doing and what you sell to the world. It's been a wonderful time, trust me, and I can't wait to have you back next week. My name is Olaomi Oni Braimo. Thank you.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world. I'm a strong woman. I tell my stories in my own way. No challenges can keep me down. Whatever I go through makes me stronger, wiser. I can't give up now, no way. It's woman's world.